Coco wants to know, what is your favorite memory with Madison?
Probably at zone reveal, I remember it was like 5 a.m. and nobody wanted to be there still or sleep. But I think Madison still, she wanted to still hang out with people at Gabby's. But me and Ricardo and some other people just wanted to go home and sleep. And so she was nice enough to go take us back to our place at 5:30 in the morning on a Friday night.
My favorite memory with Madison has to be whenever Service did that photo shoot at the beginning of the year. It was really cool just to see everyone get together, and we didn't really know each other, but it was a lot of fun.
One time Ty and I went to Zoe's kitchen, and we literally sat there for 3 hours talking and eating and just having fun. And that was my first time just hanging out with her, and it was a lot of fun.
My favorite memory with Madison is one of the first few weeks in Flex. We just went to Grub Burgers, me and her, and we sat there and talked for an hour or two, and I just remember it made me feel so much more comfortable with my Flex in general, and it was just super awesome to get to know her at on a better, deeper level.
My favorite memory was driving to and from the Quinn concert. That was a blast. It was a lot of fun. We got to hang out and get close for once, so that was really cool, and I had a lot of fun.
So I remember the photo shoot she did, and she had all of us dressed up in the kind of 70s, 80s theme, and she got those pictures, and those honestly some of the best pictures I've taken in college or ever, and she helped organize all of that, and she killed it, so it was really fun.
My favorite memory with Madison was probably the day that we went to the Brazos Valley Food Bank. It was definitely an experience. We basically had to get all these cans from one car to the wagon, and then we ended up being in the wrong spot, so David was with us, and we put him in the front seat and just put all these cans on top of David, and we were just laughing and almost peeing our pants, and I don't know, it was just so fun and such a bonding experience for sure. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite memory with Madison.
My favorite memory with Madison is probably when we were in Houston on the bed, and it was me, her, Sydney, and Katie. I think Claire. I don't even remember who was there, but we were all just sitting there talking about boys and random things, and I just feel we all really bonded in that moment, and just we were just being girls being girls.
I don't know if I have a single favorite memory, but I think the night talk we had in the whenever we went to Whataburger literally yesterday was, I think we talked not kind of deep, I don't know, again pretty jokingly, but also about semi-deep stuff, and that was definitely, I think, eye-opening to because it's always been very just me and her always joking and nothing super serious, but they're talking about semi-serious things with her was definitely probably the most memorable moment I have with her.
Okay, well, it would have to be as we got to kind of just hung out more and more towards the second semester of her freshman year. Just we were putting volleyball together. She was the awesome athlete, and I was the lanky wisest kid doing intramurals kind of thing. But she was just very supportive. We just had, I don't know, even though we lost half of the game, even though we lost all but one of the games, just being able to have fun with playing volleyball, and then also really enjoyed the car rides that we had. Whenever I would drop her off, just I remember we would just gossip a lot. Not gossip, I'm sorry. We would just talk a lot about life, about freshman parties, and stuff for the upcoming year, and just even just deep talks. I remember one time in the car we talked about just people, and then life, and then connections, and then I think even religion. I'm not sure. And summer plans and stuff like that, and just just like her like being able to like share and open up with me, even though like I wasn't her zone leader last year, and just me being able to kind of like feel comfortable doing the same too. That was something that I just like remember, or one of my fondest memories with her, all throughout the second semester of her freshman year.
Definitely retreat when we were at Monty's house. So essentially they were like, okay guys, it's time to go to bed. And me, Sydney, Molly, and Madison got up, and we were like the first ones up, and we ran to the guest bedroom, and we all laid in bed for like 3 hours, just like talking about life and like getting super deep and like joking around and just having a good time. And like I felt so connected to everyone at that moment. So
my favorite memory of Madison is that one time we were making cards. I think they were for the elderly people. We were writing like happy holidays or something, and she somehow got her phone, I think, or like a laptop, to be on the TV in Gabby's house, and she was projecting like all these vines, and she was laughing at them like it was the first time that she'd seen them. She was laughing so hard, and I was like, come on, do you know lines? But yeah, it was just so funny because we're definitely supposed to be doing something, and she was distracting everybody, and it was a good time. It was fun.
My favorite memory with Madison would probably have to be that one time that I had to help her move cans to the canned food drive, whatever it was, and just like I remember we stacked like 15 pounds of cans on my chest while we were driving over there, and she pulled into the wrong place or whatever, and we were just sitting there and I'm just screaming out for help, and Madison and Claire couldn't stop laughing at me just being crushed by all these cans. It was a lot of fun.
My favorite memory with Madison is going with her and Connor to the Quinn concert. That was so much fun, and I know it was so last minute, but I just feel like we really like got closer during like those 9 hours that we were together, which is crazy, like how like close you can get with a person like in that such short period of time. But I just feel like we made so many like great memories already that I'll never forget. Like your great Cardi B impressions, like how she slurs her words, like I can never like live up to that. And then how you thought Quinn was black just because he was from Detroit, which is very wrong, but it's okay. And the infamous monkey video that you showed me, like all those things, like I will literally never forget. So yeah.
Favorite memory with Madison? So many. I have to first say thank you for those socks. If I didn't call you up for those socks, who knows where the king of assassins where it could have been. One of like the memories that I could always like remember is just like every time when we're going somewhere, I'm always in the car with you, traveling somewhere, and it's always cool to be able to talk to you and telling us like, oh, how this happened, or funny joke, or what's your favorite thing. All the memories we had of that, like going to retreat mostly, how it was more than just me and you, but we had like cool talks around all the cars and got to know more about you that time. Yeah, just all the car memories pretty much.
Whenever we were at Jacob's house at Houston and we were playing that game with the headphones, I don't know, I just thought she was funny.
My favorite memory with Madison is all of our like really early on boy talks. Sometimes we probably talked a little too much, but you made me feel so comfortable with you so early on, and I thought that was really cool. And also, like one of the ones that just really sticks out to me is whenever we were at fall retreat, All Flex, and it was at the gym, and I sat down and you're like, girl, we gotta catch up, and I was like, girl, you're right, we gotta catch up. And I'm pretty sure I told you about some of my earlier on festivities, and we just kind of kicked it off from there. It was awesome.